What's going on, everybody? All right, we're here for another one. Was gonna do this at work, but alas, I actually left my mic here at the house, and I wasn't gonna use that as an excuse not to film, so I actually just drove back, changed my clothes, took my pre-workout just to clip this real quick, because like I said, I didn't want that to be an excuse, and I easily have the time. So what's holding me back from coming back, getting the mic, and making sure I get another video for y'all? That's what we're doing. So we got arms today. We're just gonna go full sleeveless, no pump cover or anything like that. Sorry if you hear my dog chowing down. She's a little hungry, all right? But otherwise, yeah, we're just gonna full-fledged this. Got arms. I didn't get to do as much shoulders as I would have liked to yesterday, so I'm gonna get a little bit of shoulder work in today as well, just since it will only take like 30, 40 minutes for arms, probably 40 to 50 probably with the filming involved, but you can get through arms super quick. So that's what we're gonna be doing. And plus, I just want to get a little bit more of a shoulder pump. Shave my arms and stuff too. So if we seem extra pale, that is why. Just felt like doing it to see if we can get a vein or two popping out more. They are starting to do a bit better, at least this side. The little, I guess, branch vein you'd call it. This is always the one that takes a little while to show. Kind of showing a little. And then this one kind of bleeds up to the chest a little bit. But you have to get a good pump for that, which hopefully, like I said, we can get today. We're going to start with some triceps. We are going to do the straight bar push down today. We're going to do Bayesian curls, some more forearms, of course, all that kind of jazz. And then probably just some lateral raises and a little pressing movement. That's really all I wanted to get in. So that's what we're doing. Literally leaving right now just to go back, hit the gym. And I'm probably actually might same day post this as well. Back-to-back videos. Just want to make sure I can film again tomorrow as well. That's just not going to be an issue. Got the chest and back for that, but making sure, because I'm going to do that Saturday and then probably film and post Monday. So that's how it's going. We're just going to back-to-back post it. Screw it, you know? 2 videos, 2 days in a row. Who doesn't love that? But enough talking. We're going to hit the gym, get some, hopefully a good pump, and go from there. We got it set in already. A little test reps. I am supersetting this with reverse tricep extensions, single arm. Close to Tuesdays, but like I said, reverse, so not necessarily the same angle as the rope was. We're going a bit lighter with these as well. It's just because every time we do a superset, we usually dumb it down anyway, so. Flip sides real quick with this. Instead of doing it on the same thing, we got both open. So I figured, why not? Yeah, reverse. Only doing 15. Just so we can think about everything and not use any momentum. And we still only get 8, so same as actually the last set too. So, goal is just to keep the reps kind of consistent each set. We are going to do probably 2 more sets just to kick off. I'm not going to there feel super pumped, but I'd rather get a lot more sets in with something that I know is hitting than to experiment later and possibly have to come back to this anyway. So we're going to stay rocking with this. And I just feel like tricep extend or like straight bar always hits. So, and I think it's more beneficial for me anyway. If one reason wasn't enough. Wait a little bit, maybe just one quick swig again, and then we're just gonna go next set again. Keeping the rest times a bit lower for these, since I don't think arms need them as much.
crazy thing too, I think I'm gonna do dips with the intent of triceps and shoulders today, which I don't think I've done in at least a year or two. I've done it for strict chest, literally only, for like the last at least 2 years. So I think it'll be good to just do it a bit more straight upright for triceps as a finisher. I think that was only 7. I'm not gonna lie, I lost count, but that's all right if by set 3 we're losing a rep or 2. Can you see how bad that tan line is? I think you can see. Yeah, look at that. The worst part is I try and roll my sleeves up even when I even just ride around in the truck because of that. I still can't fix it. And that's why we're contemplating a spray tan. And I'm serious about that. I like can't stand looking this pale. Especially since I don't have this on manual exposure, which I should probably change as well. Just so I can kind of control how it looks on this. Like if it was to just stay like this, instead of really brightening up and making me look like Casper. So I might try that next video. I was gonna try it today, but a bit late to do that. So we'll suck it up one more video. Also, we're gonna do a before after, measuring our arms size-wise. I meant to put that in the intro, but I actually measured right before I came in here. So they're right at like 17.2. And I have the tape measure in my bag for after all the arm movements. We're gonna see how much the pump has just hit. Hopefully pushing 18. A little ugly, but I'm taking it. Like I said, we got the stretch marks around the arm, so I'm doing something right. Alright, we're going to get into some biceps. I don't think I'm going to do the Bayesians yet. I think we're going to do some dumbbell and just regular straight bar. And then I think I'll get my forearms in and then finish with some Bayesians and then a tricep again. That's the move today. So let's go over to the dumbbells and set up there. I was about to go and do reverse curls, but I decided on regular. And we're going to start out so we can get more with them, honestly. But I'll kind of lean back into it just to take my shoulders out and to make it so I don't know, it just feels better for me. But decent close grip, not in the middle with my fists touching each other, but where the knurling starts on these bars. And then we are supersetting with the dumbbells, kind of just cross body isolations. Like a mid-ground between hammer and regular. I'll show you when we get to it. And again, focusing on keeping our wrists straight, no bend in them. Just so we're not hitting anything we don't need to. But it's not going to be like straight up, but it's not going to be straight full out either. It's like partials almost of each, so it's literally just, I think you can see that. Slight ways in, but still. Man, I think it hits better too. Pretty sure it's how Sam does it. And that's just how I've liked doing it for like the last year. This calls for a nasty pump, man. Just like it a lot more. And I like going back and forth. As we can tell, I just really like supersets, honestly. Especially for arms and shoulders. Arms and shoulders, I like hitting them. Like at the end of this, I'll hit all my arms first, do the measuring, and then hit some shoulders. But yeah, for shoulders, it's probably just, actually it might be lateral raises, front raises. I'll just do heavy presses on Saturday, which will have to be early. I'm excited though. I think I've said my job has their mid-year party. So it's a little pool party thing too. That means no eating that day because we gotta look a little flat. And I'm definitely gonna get an arm and shoulder pump before I go there. Alright, let's get this other set in. Gotta tell you, they already feel pumped up. Don't take much. Get no bend in the wrist. It's a good day so far. Coming off yesterday too. Oh crap, I'm not gonna lie, it's at the point where it feels like it's about to tear. But yesterday, shoulders, like I said, I didn't get hit much of, unfortunately. Went a little too hard on the hamstrings, but we're starting to Romanian the 315. So that was fun. And that was elevated too, so I stood on a plate. I like a bumper plate so I could go a bit deeper on the Romanian. And we were hitting like 8, 9. It was 3 or 4 sets. Oh, I gotta focus in on these last couple. Okay. They're getting hit. I guess kind of recapping too. Deadlifts went pretty good this week still. Still went up to 545 for 2. Got some liquid chalk or used my brothers. I think I actually said this. Stuff works, I was always skeptical about it, but prefer regular, but whatever we have, it just helps. To be honest, I'm only hit one more of these. It's hitting real hard today. Just like I said, is what we want, but I'm gonna go into forearms next. Probably in like with a barbell. Maybe even a Smith machine. Depends which is open. We'll hit that. Round out our arms. And then do our measuring and close out. Yeah. Squat rack it is. We're just doing reverse forearm curls, I guess you want to call it, because I guess reverse curls still a bicep exercise, but yeah, we're going both ways. Might strip the weight off when I do this way. I don't even know what you call them, honestly, but I don't think you need a lot of weight, or I don't personally, just to get the feeling in it. So we're going to do regular. We're going to keep it right in front of our body. I'm not going to go full up and do them, though you can. I'm going to just, like I said, keep it out away from my body so I don't hit it. Like I said, we only got 25s on each side. I want quality reps for these. because I really haven't been targeting until I've been filming again, forearms. So yeah, we're gonna strip the weight on these parts actually. But I wanna get a lot out of them. Though my forearms are tatted up, so you can't see them as much. I'm actually contemplating when I do compete again and stuff, using the, some people use that gold tan. I might try that out. It's just because I feel like it still does show just about everything definition-wise still, since it covers up everything. So to cover up the tattoos and still show the definition would be key. Though I might look stupid, we'll do a little test with it, test run at some point. Because you also got to take into account the venue. If it's not, like super dark everywhere and a spotlight on you, light could make it worse, especially making you super shiny. So it'll take some research, which we will do. Once I decide the show, I'll just look up what they've done in the past. If it's been consistent with how they've done it like a few years in a row. Whether I do, the gold tanner, just whatever the venue puts on, which for the most part I feel like is pro tan. That's what I've seen at like the last 3 or 4 that I've followed up on. Which even if we did them, they're the one who did my other one, which I really like. All right, next set. More. What I wish they had here still was a like roller thing where you roll up some weight, usually like a 10 or a 5, maybe not both. But I think they're tossing, which I don't understand. Because in my opinion, that's like one of the best forearms exercises that you can get. That, and not many gyms have it, but there's one where like you just take your fingers and bring it, like crush something basically. Before this place renovated years and years ago, I'm talking like probably at least 10 years ago, they used to have one here. But they did away with it a long time ago. I never knew what it was called, so I can never look it up. But I'd love to buy one of those. I think those things are sick. Used to do them a lot for like wrestling purposes, just of course to help with grip and forearm strength. But I want one. Yeah, I'm thinking two more forearms, and then we're gonna rock it out with our biceps. If there's no cable open, because a few more people have come in, but not many. But if there's no cables open, we'll just do an incline, do some more dumbbells. Though I would like to do cable for sure. And then triceps, 100% dips, and I want to hit one more, maybe a little overhead movement. If we could just bring something with us, or again, get a cable. Let's hit our curls. Our lucky day, because there's actually 2 open now, but there was just one. And I look super pale, sorry about that. Let me angle this a bit more this way. We're gonna superset this with our tricep. And then just walk the camera over, because there's the dip thing, I guess station you'd call it, right in front of us. Footwork, or thinking about keeping our chest up. I might have to step up a bit more, honestly. Oh, shit. All right, and we're just, honestly, we're gonna combine this. Throw it up. Of course, change the weight. Kind of overhead, but I think y'all get it. I just wanted something that I'd get a good stretch in. Oh, crap. Might swap it for a straight bar, but we'll give it one more set to test. Oh, almost forgot to change the weight back. This will be another one. We don't need to wait long, especially since it's biceps to triceps. And get more side angle though. Try and show the bicep a bit better. Can't look small. Hopefully I don't know. Deep breath, me good. Oh yeah, you look pretty pale. Again, light shining. I'm definitely changing it to manual exposure next time. Where's that shutter? I don't know. I don't know any of the terms. Get them all mixed up. Okay, crap. Back to triceps. I'm gonna try it straight a bit more instead of putting the end of my palms out. I'm gonna treat it more like a straight bar. Holy crap, my forearms are sore. Hopefully that helps a little. It definitely does. Like right off the bat. Way better. I'm gonna get a feel. Maybe one more set and then tricep or dips, cap it. I'll have to see how the triceps feel after this one because I mean we got dips. If biceps get hit enough again, yeah, we'll do one more. Turn it over to dips. For dips, I'm just gonna do until I really can't do them anymore. Could be 3 sets, could be 6, I don't know. I just want a good burnout. And we will do till failure on this for sure. Not a real ideal rep amount just because they are just body weight. I don't have a weight belt. And I mean, I probably could hold one between my legs. I used to. We'll just have to see how they move. Oh, come on. All right. I guess we'll bring our palms, try to point them out. Definitely getting a little forearm, but mainly bicep, which is, of course, what we want. Oh, crap. I swear, it's literally at that stage where they literally feel like they're about to peel off the bone. As bad as that sounds, it's exactly what we want. That's good. I'm gonna go a bit lighter on these ones actually. Just to kind of push out a bit more. Let it pull my triceps a bit back more without sacrificing anything. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Oh. And easy enough, like I said, there's literally a dip platform right ahead, so I'm gonna throw these over and come back and grab it. We're just gonna keep it rolling. Like I said, this is gonna be an experience, because I feel like I'm wrong for doing these just head on. Oh, that was almost bad. Maybe that was bad. Oh, weird. Huh, something with my bicep, but it's not torn, that's for sure. Yeah, I feel wrong going like straight up. It's like I have to think about not putting my chest or try to hit chest. That literally made no sense. That literally took everything just to not try and put it as chest focus. But I really like that, actually, I'm not gonna lie. Good test though, I can't touch my shoulders. So you know the pump's nasty. It's always a good indicator as well. Oh crap. Should have measured my forearms too, actually. And honestly, after I do this, I'm literally just gonna walk into the room and I got the tape measure in my bag, and we're just gonna do it right in front of y'all so you know I don't lie about the end number. We're not gonna have slack in it either, so no cheating. But obviously anything above 17.2 is a win. I've never done it before and after, so kind of curious as to how much a pump really helps. I guess a tip to kind of think about is on the way up, try and put your chest towards the sky. I think I've talked about that too when I do even bench dips. You just want to throw your body out. I guess, as stupid as it might sound, doing like a little Iron Man thing, like if we were to blast off, like that's how you want to imagine it. Stupid thing about, but I mean that's the most accurate thing I could think of. I'm thinking 2 more sets though. We're gonna clip it here though, so we don't waste everyone's time with that. And yeah, let's just go close it out. All right, the loud buzzing is fans. There's about 4 or 5. Yeah, 5, just blowing. They are more like industrial type, so that's why the mic probably pick it up. I think I noticed in the last video for the pump check, you can kind of hear them. Of course, they won't make it super bright right here, but all right, of course, tape measure. All right, yes, it is pink, but this is gonna be weird. So I'll flip it on the other side. I gotta hold it with my nose, so I can't smush the mic. But as you can tell, we're actually sinking in to the skin just to make sure. I gotta. What can I show this? Huh? Excuse that. But as we can see, hopefully. Wow, this is shitty. I can't see shit. Alright, you're gonna see where it stops. I'm gonna mark it with my thumb. Not moving. Not moving. Right at 18. Alright, just to show again, it says 18 right there, which is nasty. Alright, that's actually what I was hoping for. The angle was weird, so it might have been a bit over, but I'm gonna count it was kind of at its length, so I'm gonna count the furthest in point, and the closest it was in was 18. So I think that's sick as hell. Alright, like feels good. They feel super, just absolutely pumped. I love this thing. So I got to be sure to do this again Saturday, right before I do the pool thing, because I'm wearing a crop top, some short, like a short bathing suit, and just whatever else, you know. We're just gonna make it a vibe, have a good time, enjoy ourselves. I mean, this is probably not gonna be like a whole bunch of candy and crap, so we're gonna try and eat healthy since it's not like a fancier place now. I'm just excited though. We're gonna get some sun for us, so hopefully we get a little bit more red even if it's not tan, just to show y'all. Wow, now it won't brighten up for me, but yeah, we're gonna call it here. I'm gonna go hit some more shoulders, well not more, but I'm gonna hit some shoulders, hit my abs, walk on the treadmill. Maybe I'll walk outside because it is pretty nice, but it's also above 90 degrees, so it is a little toasty. But yeah, that was a great arm day. I'm super happy about how this went. Super happy with the before and after pump wise. 0.8 inches is absolutely insane to me for a pump, so we're here for it. Next though will be tomorrow, but we're gonna upload Saturday. Like I said, I might be pushing incline wise to 150s. We're gonna see how it feels. If it's good enough, I'm gonna have to get some assistance from people to help me put them on my legs. I'll probably get the first one up. But if the 120s fly like they did last week, we're definitely gonna go up. So I think I've tamed my ego, at least not to max out every week. But I think it is good for me sometimes to, like, you know, just put like one or two. It's like, oh shit, I can do it. Now let me do less weight for this many. That's like where my head's always at. I'm like, oh, if I can do this, I should be able to do this. And I think that motivates me a lot more. But we're gonna catch that one Saturday. Like I said, I'm gonna hit it tomorrow for y'all, film everything, and keep this grind going. But thank y'all for staying this long if you did. Hopefully y'all enjoy. Like I said, we're gonna get better and better every week. The uploads are gonna get more consistent. I'm not gonna forget the mic and have to drive back and forth and pick it up. But we're gonna catch you on the next one, alright? Peace.